Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notifications, so that way you will notified of future uploads and updates. So, coming in from Hollywood Reporter, we got a number of things, a couple of big things that's actually being impacted by the WGA strike. So first off, we got here that Marvel hits a pause on Blade due to writer strike, and which is an exclusive piece. Not only is Blade being affected, but we also have the Stranger Things final season production is delayed due to the unrest of labor. Okay, or as they call it, labor unrest. So it's the studio whose creative processes involves rewrites and experimentation on set is still gearing up to shoot Deadpool 3 and Thunderbolts in coming weeks, but Blade is hit with a pause. So it says here that Marvel Studios is shutting down production on its vampire thriller starring Mahershala Ali, which was set to begin filming next month in Atlanta. The featured project, which has been paused once before, becomes the first tentpole movie impacted by the strike. Okay, so it says here that, according to one insider, that time simply ran out and the studio is going to restart the production once the strike is over. How long is this strike going to end? No one knows, okay? But the fact of the matter is, it may take a while. Strikes don't usually end. It doesn't even have a set date when it's going to end. So it's like both sides, which is the WGA as well as the union agency, they got to come to an agreement. All right. So it says here that Marvel is seemingly propping up the industry by planning on having 3 movies shooting at the same time. Not to mention 2 series, even with the Blade shutdown is gearing up one of the busiest times of the company's history. But he also has here the 4th Captain America movie currently filming in Atlanta. Then there's the Agatha show, Covenant Chaos, also shooting in Atlanta. Then there's also Wonder Man being filmed in Los Angeles. Deadpool 3 expected to go in front of cameras later this month in London. Thunderbolts is to hit Atlanta in June. But so far, as of now, Thunderbolts is still on track. So still, even if the strike lasts just 1 month or 6 weeks, there will likely be an impact with more movie start dates to being pushed among the repercussions. So in other words, the strike here, and we've all heard about it recently, where Disney actually came forth and stated that even though you writers are on strike, we still want you to do these things because of contractual obligations. But the thing is, those writers who work for Disney are also with the union for the WGA. They simply don't care. It's either you meet our demands or you're just gonna have to find somebody else. But they're trying to pressure them to go ahead and get back to work, start writing and everything, because on their side, it's defense. I could be wrong. There could be other things. Let me know in the comments below as well. So it says here, there's $1 billion net in production costs that are exposed because of the strike. And that's certainly, that is a concern. According to one source involved with the Marvel's current slate of projects regarding those in or about to go into production, okay? But they're taking it back to Captain America, where it says here, since it's currently shooting, one rival production executive theorized that Marvel will shoot what they can and then wait for reshoots, which are in the Marvel manner. Well, yeah, of course, because if they hear about, this is just their way of saying that if the public reacts to it in a certain way that we don't like, we're going to have to go ahead and do the reshoot. So we got to set that aside, some money aside for that, for the reshoots and everything, because we don't know exactly how many reshoots we're going to have to do. So Marvel will shoot what they can, then wait for reshoots, which are in the Marvel manner, already baked into the production process. Like I just stated, they don't know how they think the fans are going to receive in one way, but if they receive it in a manner where fans may have a problem and everything, they're going to be desperate and reshoot the stuff at the last minute. It's amazing. They're planning for the reshoots, they put the fundings aside, but when it comes to the content itself, they don't. It's like they mess it up. They don't plan it correctly. But this is what happens when you put messaging in content. The kind of messaging that people don't want, whether it's on the left or the right. Okay. As for the films going into production soon, Deadpool 3 is up first. Star Ryan Reynolds is known for working as a writer on the films he produces and stars in, either uncredited or, as in the case of Deadpool 2, credited under the current strike rules, while a non-writer, director, or producer can make small adjustments to the script under the A thorough H clause. A writer such as Reynolds would not be allowed to. So it seems to me that Ryan Reynolds may have his hands tied. You know, or not. I could be wrong. No, it says here that, under the current rules for the strikes, a non-writer, director, or producer can make small adjustments to the script. So, I mean, in this case, he may not be able to. That's if the strike carries on. All right, because like I said, no one knows exactly how long this is going to be going on. But going to Netflix, we have Stranger Things. The final season is the production for that show is also delayed because of the labor strike. It says here the striking showrunners Matt and Ross Duffler shared the news via Twitter, and it says here when they posted a tweet, and it's quoted here, where it says, "Duff is here. Writing does not stop when filming begins. While we're excited to start production with our amazing cast and crew, it is not possible, during this strike. We hope a fair deal is reached soon as we can all get back to work. Until then, over and out." So they also included the hashtag WGA strong. So they're part of the union themselves, But I still don't get it. I can understand, but at the same time, I still don't get it. But the news comes after the first week of writers' strike, as the Guild is seeking viewership transparency from streamers, increased wage floor, and protections against mini rooms and the use of artificial intelligence. There it is. There it is. I stated that before. And also, a lot of you mentioned in the comments below, when I first shared the news about the strike starting, that this is what happens when you don't really, they're in the worst state when you put out there a lot of woke content, especially when people who are on the left as well as the right they don't want anything political. They want their entertainment to be apolitical. You can go ahead and share with them in a manner that's, philosophical or whatever. But when it comes to politics, we don't want that. These things are our escapisms, okay? Not only am I speaking as somebody that's sharing the news with you, I'm also speaking as a fan. All right, call me biased if you want, but I'm just letting you know, as there's a number of people out there who are also fans just like me. Now, like I said before, this is way different than it was back in 2007. This is way different than it was back in the 90s when the writers went on strike then as well. This is during a time where a recession is coming. This is a worse time to go ahead and demand for more things like better pay, better protections. Like in this case here, was for streamers and stuff where it says here, when it talks about the Guild is seeking viewership transparency from streamers, increased wage floor, and protections against mini rooms and the use of artificial intelligence. It's a shame where woke content, people writing woke content out there are having people having people go to things done by AI. And AI doing a better job entertaining people than they are, only because of the fact that either they're first-time writers who never have any experience writing a major project. They're a first-time writer who hasn't done even a minor project. They're probably young and out of college writers and stuff who want to go ahead and spew their politics out there to the people, to the masses, expecting them to go ahead and accept the drivel. Okay. It's a shame that people will go to AI for entertainment instead of actual writers who are unwilling to go ahead and simply keep the politics out of the content and simply entertain the people. Is it sad? Yes. Is it difficult to accept? Yeah. But guess what? They put it on themselves. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. How long do you think this strike is gonna last? You know, how long do you think that they're gonna be putting up? Do you think the WGA is gonna get their demands met? Do you think the companies are gonna replace the writers with people who are better writers? Do you think that these companies are gonna continue with the current woke entertainment? You know, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Also, let me know, share with me any additional thoughts you may have on the topic that I did not discuss yet. And also, if you enjoy what I shared in the video, go ahead and smash the like button and share far wide across social media. Also, if you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.